when you torch, I want you to torch kind of how I'm torching. Sharp, crisp veins, no curves, guys. I'm not damaging anything to keep going, so. All right, after spreading this all the way and no alcohol being applied, we're gonna torch. When you torch, I want you to torch kind of how I'm torching. So I'm gonna show you that I'm gonna be very direct to the top, but I'm gonna move quick enough not to burn it. So if you see smoke rising from your piece, you're overheating it, you're burning it. So guess what heat does to your piece? It also accelerates the reaction and cures the epoxy, so you lose a lot of working time, right? So very systematic, popping little air bubbles, but you notice how direct my heat is? Very low, very close. You can be an inch off this piece and stop before you go over the edges. On a normal countertop, you'll stay back about like this. And now I'm always gonna run it in opposite direction, a diagonal. You'll catch a lot of little bubbles that are in there. Take your clear alcohol, spray it at an angle so that as it goes out, it's faded a little bit more, so it's not a really clean transition line like this, if that makes sense. So spray out across from one corner and just try to get a heavy coverage on your very corner out to about 30 or 40% of your sample. Immediately after that, take your gold, spray all the way across your whole sample, lightly out across the whole piece, so there'll be some where you didn't spray any alcohol and some where you did. Now, you're gonna notice you're gonna get a really nice blurred, subdued effect where you sprayed alcohol heavily, and you're gonna see way more solid speckling out where you did not spray alcohol. You're gonna go on top of that and you're gonna speckle your charcoal. You're not wanting to cover everything, but a light speckle everywhere. I want you guys to start out with your brush, smallest possible, sharp, crisp veins, no curves, guys. If you have to turn, make a crisp, sharp change in direction, if that makes sense. This is a fractured piece of marble, so be thoughtful of that. I'm gonna show you guys one technique here. Mostly black, a little bit of white epoxy. I'm gonna lay a layer on top using a stick. And I just dipped into both my base color and my top color, and I'm just layering it off with a stick here. And you're gonna get a really natural, crisp pattern. If you notice, the white kind of went around. There's black that poured down in the middle, and the white you can see because I just took and scraped literally my drips up here. Let's quickly and lightly torch the bubbles out of our veins, guys. Just our veins. All I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna take my clear alcohol and I'm gonna speckle my whole piece after I'm done torching. And that's just to break those veins so I don't have any really hard, crisp lines that are really sharp and fake looking. Now if you want to, you can spray a tiny bit of misted trans green on your piece. It's gonna really pop on the black, so don't go overboard until you test it a little. Now I'm gonna add some more white veins, guys, because it's gonna get easier and easier for me to add really sharp, crisp veins onto my piece. So I'm not damaging anything to keep going, so